What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Fishing is Therapy. It's time to get that therapy, boy. Here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and get out here on the water. It's the official water test with the AUTOBOAT. Got it sitting right there, pulled up on the side right here at the boat ramp. But I'm gonna go ahead and get it out in the water, get it set up, turn it on. I got that battery set up and everything right there. Got my battery, the whole yak is set up, guys. And I'll turn the camera around just a second, but we're gonna go on a nice journey. I'm gonna go at least a mile or two down, spot lock it, everything like that. I'm gonna deal with about 7-8 mile an hour winds right now. It's starting to get a little bit of chop on the water, but let's go out here and see how it works, see how long this battery lasts on this, and make sure this AUTOBOAT, and the most important thing, that mount holds up with that motor. So we got a mount thing we're looking at. We're looking at my mount setup, and we're looking at the AUTOBOAT setup, as well as the battery setup. Without further ado, let's get out there and get that therapy, boy. Let's get set up. All right, let me go get this thing connected in and set up right. There we go, that's the sound I want to hear. I need to hear it. Last thing, put on this life jacket. Get it pushed off. Got to get it lowered in the water now. Got our depth together. There we go. And make sure I calibrate it. Get the motor calibrated. Got to spin around. There we go. So spin one way and then spin the other way. There we go. Got it calibrated. Perfect. Should be squared away. Go ahead and see if we can get off these rocks now. Get in the water. All right, ain't been in a yak in a while, guys. All right, I'm gonna push it forward. See what's happening. Nice. Let me slow it down. There we go, skeggy. All right. Got the skeg in. The fish finder off. All right, guys, we out here on the water. See what the AUTOBOAT can do. She's turning well. All right, let me get out of there because there's a lot of boats and things. So we're gonna get on out of here. Got her on setting 3. And I'm watching that mount very carefully. Huh? Yeah, so far so good, huh? I got it up to about 3 miles an hour. I'm out here next to the boats. Let me go and get away from them a little bit away. Try to go over here because I know you're gonna take off and I'm gonna catch a wake. So, but it's holding steady, guys. It's sturdy. We're gonna see how far we can run, man. All right, now let me scoot forward, see how it is to go up here if I need to. Let me tighten this motor down. See, look at that, it wasn't even tight. Wasn't even tight. Oh, there we go. Now she's on there tight. And I got I got my safety rope right there. See, I'll have to lean forward on this kayak and hit this clamp. I gotta figure out something I can do and pull that down myself, but I'm gonna come right back. My knees was in the water. All right. Now let's turn it back on. Get her going, y'all. Get her going. She's pushing well, though. And now the clamp is more sturdy. Looking at my mount, if it's wiggling, how it's moving from side to side. Every little thing about it. Man, this is a comfy kayak. I just want to notice any differences in the yak. How she turns. See? Look at that. The angles. I'm going 3.5 miles an hour. Here comes some nice waves coming at me. See how I can weather them. I'm on some waves now. I'm gonna bring it down to 3 miles an hour. See how we hold. Oof. Boom. Boom. Okay. She took on some wake, y'all. She's taking on some wake well. I wish my little shortcut over there would come so I don't have to deal with this area, but it's a good testing ground for me. The water's real muddy. Water temp's 51 degrees. That's why I got on this this cold weather outfit with the waders paired with it, with the neoprene, because you go in the water, man, it's still very cold out here. Hypothermia set in real easy, and I'm gonna have a nice trek to get back. Okay, now we're going against the wind, 2.5 miles an hour. I'm gonna kick her up a little bit higher gear, go against this wind. But overall, speed looks good. The tracking of the motor is good. Hey guys, so far so good. I'm liking it out here. AUTOBOAT is running well. You can see the wind right now, how the chop is starting to pick up. It's about 7 miles an hour out here. I knew it would be like that. Lake Allatoona. I just launched over here, heading up toward McCaskey Creek where I catch those long-nosed gar and stuff. So, but she's rolling well, guys. I'm excited. Got her up to 3 miles an hour right now on setting 5. She's rolling. That's the chop. That's what it's looking like. Mount holding up well, guys. I'm gonna cross over the lake real quick. Go along these docks. I'm gonna cast around for some bass. You tell me what you guys think about that sturdiness, how it looks sitting up there. Rolling. Crossing over the middle of the lake. Got bass fishing over there. I'm gonna head over to these docks and we're gonna make our way along the docks. I'm just gonna cast around, mess around a little bit. Since I'm out here, I'm gonna go ahead and toss around a little Propel or something, you know. Just throw around something. I can't come out here and just test without testing fishing. Throw around this is Uzuri. While the motor's running, I'm gonna try to spot lock by these rocks and see what happens. I'm locked in right here. Spot lock working well. Let's make a few casts. I ain't comfortable yet, guys, to stand up because it's cold out here. Here we go, spot lock. All right. See how it holds us, if it's gonna find itself. It's holding me, guys, right here. There she go, adjusting. About to bring me back to the spot I was at. Look at that. I mean, it's holding well because I'm so used to my Minn Kota to Rover. I know, you know, the spot lock is very accurate. It's actually very accurate, guys. Look at that, bringing me right back. Look at that. Just working. Holding me right here by this rock. See this rock? That cluster of rocks, I'm gonna say right around here. Let's see. Look at that, guys. Holding me. I mean, just sitting here holding me. Wow. That's awesome, guys. AUTOBOAT has a good product, man. And I'm also glad I got the Gen 2 where I don't have all the cables in the black box, because the ones, you know, I would have had to find the area to like probably screw my black box right there or extend it underneath here and put it underneath the chair, like something like that. I'm glad it's just a simple cable. It's a quick connect, just like my Minn Kota to Rover on my John boat. Look at me, guys, spot locked, and I'm held right here by these rocks. I just want you guys to notice this. Let's sit here just for a few minutes, just make a few blind casts. I love the simplicity of the setup. You know, I love how you can put it rear or front. Like if I wanted to switch it up, I can just put it on the back. You know what I mean? Easy. With this mount right here. This is a really, really, really good mount. I like it. Like I said, just for sturdiness. I'll see how the screws are when I get back. But I think just for the added peace of mind, I'll probably put a little more stability maybe around the backside, but I really think this is probably gonna be good. The more I sit out here in it, the more it grows on me. So, all right, I'm gonna go run to the creek now and try to do a full run. Look at that, y'all. I'm out here, anchor mode, right in the middle of the bay. Look at this. I mean, right in the middle of this big cove, mouth of this creek, and I'm holding steady, guys. 2-mile run. What can you ask for? Look, that you see that flag rolling, so you know how I'm pushing against the wind, guys. So I just wanted to really get out here, and my main concern was, is this mount gonna hold? Is the AUTOBOAT gonna actually be what it's hyped up to be? You know what I mean? What it's all cracked up to be. And I thought so. I thought it would be that. So, and I'm glad to be able to confirm with you guys that it is. I'm happy. On the Pelican Catch Mode 110, you guys can get the Newport Vessels mount. You guys can put this Newport Vessels trolling motor on the back. If you want to get the AUTOBOAT, you put it on the front. You're gonna have a good product. It was so simple to install. I did everything live time with you guys. Check out that video as well. I'll have that one at the end of the video, but hey, you guys wanted to know, we're on the water, we are testing it. Now, do I have any cons with it? No, I like the setup. Now, the Gen 2, I was very worried. I mean, the Gen 1, because I was like, man, I'm gonna have to put a black box somewhere down in there on the side or underneath my seat, or I was like, how am I gonna do that? But now with this robust wire, it's the same type of cable that I have on my Minn Kota to Rover, and that thing go around, but it's not even like twisting all the way around, it's just holding me right now. I think we're moving some water. 3.8. Look at that. Try to stand in this yak while I'm spot lock. I don't know how that's gonna affect the spot lock, guys, but I wanna give you guys good information. I'm gonna try. I'm not that comfortable yet standing, but it's cold out here. Let me see. Oh. Whoa. Standing. It's a little shaky. A little shaky, but spot lock is still holding me in place. Woo! I am not comfortable. I'm just, because I don't know how it's gonna operate yet, but guys, but you can stand up. You can hear it working. It's moving me. Whoa. Look. Let me turn it around so you guys can see it. Look, I'm up, standing. I'm out here in the middle. All for the name of you guys. So, you can stand. I'm not gonna try to cast yet till I really learn this AUTOBOAT, but you can stand in the Pelican Catch Mode, and it's working. It's holding me. Let me sit down now. Well, that worked. All right, guys, so that was a stand. You can stand in it. The spot lock didn't go crazy. You know what I mean? It didn't try to pull you back and stuff, so I felt comfortable there. I'm just not used to standing in a kayak yet. And I've been in a John boat for quite a while. And this past season, I didn't yak as much as I would like, but, just getting my sea legs underneath me. But can I stand? Yeah. Can I cast if I wanted to? Yeah. But like I said, not knowing the different features or the torque and things set on the AUTOBOAT, I didn't want to just stand up blindly. I still had being prepared to sit down, and that's why I came into this cove right here, in the first place. So guys, I'm gonna fish around, mess around for a little bit. I think the AUTOBOAT is doing very well. I think it's performing admirably. I'm enjoying it. I think it's worth the purchase. I think the kayak is holding up well. I think the mount is doing perfect. I mean, exceptionally well. You see it holding me here, spot locking. Let me turn it around. Hey, I'm in a cove. It's holding. It makes very, very small, subtle movements. It's not over dramatic and to where to throw you out of the boat. That mount held on right there. I like the way it's setting down. The screws there, they're set down on either side, but that's the mount, guys. All right, so I'm gonna fish around, and then on my way back, I'll show you how it goes on the way back. It'll probably be a little bit windier, and then we'll just do a debrief at the boat ramp, guys. Stay tuned for that, guys. Guys, I just wanna show you that cable right there. It's kind of twisted around. You see how it's kind of catching right there? That probably is the only thing that I've noticed right now, but I've been sitting in this cove for a little while, but that's a good thing. It's not tightening up, it's not choking it. It's just kind of like coiling itself around, and that's what I experienced with my Minn Kota to Rover. So I'm used to that. I just wanted to point that out, that it's not choking it. It's not. I'm glad they used this cable that's flexible, because look, it's holding me right here, and just because of the coils, it's kind of holding itself on there, but it's not preventing it, and it's not choking it out. That's an important thing to notice, because that's one thing I wanted to pay attention to as well. So take note of that, guys. All right, guys, we arrived back at the ramp. Got that therapy, man. The motor, everything worked well. AUTOBOAT worked well, except for I stepped out of the boat and I got water in my boot now, but everything else looks great, man. It worked admirably. The mount worked well. It held, no backing out of any screws. So I got those locking washers there. It did its thing. The remote here, that performed very well. The tracking was well. One thing that I did make an adjustment on, which I like that I did, was I put the skeg back down. So I'm glad I kept that skeg right there, guys. I'm glad that I did that. So I'm happy it allowed the back to not sway or move at all. Safety flag is out there. That's the way I have it set up with the motor. Let's just do a quick battery check, because I done went about 3-4 miles. Let's test where we're at. Huh? Still, look, 75%. Where it's blinking at, that means that the battery is right there. Good. So 3/4 of battery. Still, and I ran back going 4 miles an hour, guys. So I'm pleased with the AUTOBOAT, guys. It's working well. The mount worked out well. So that's what I was concerned about, the mount. I was concerned about making sure AUTOBOAT, all the buttons worked. Everything was like that. I didn't want any gimmicky stuff, and making sure that that battery was gonna run well, guys. So, hey, if you guys really want an in-depth look at that battery, I'll be doing one of those. Just a breakdown once I get back home, just how that battery is, what battery it is, why did I choose the battery box, and that whole setup. But guys, thank you guys for staying tuned to another episode of Fishing is Therapy. The AUTOBOAT, I give it a Fishing is Therapy stamp of approval. Hey man, we're gonna get out here, get this thing loaded up on the car, and I see you guys back on another episode. Peace.